I was entangled by two snakes, one as black as ink, the other as white as porcelain. They fought over me every day, even brawling over who would be the first to touch me. I warned them that if they fought again, I'd make them into snake soup, when suddenly a line of blood-red words appeared before my eyes. LOL, does she really think he's trying to flatter her? He's trying to figure out the best place to kill her. Weren't the male lead and the villain venomous? I seem to remember that. She bullied them as kids, and now she just keeps doing things to piss them off. I wonder if her death is going to be particularly gruesome. A knot of dread formed in my stomach. I quickly lifted my pajama top. There, on my abdomen, were several faint, reddish marks. They looked like bite marks. They hadn't broken the skin, but the intent was terrifyingly clear. These two snakes were actually trying to kill me, but I've never, ever bullied a snake. Was it because I threatened to turn them into soup? Could they really be that petty? I tried to act as normal as possible as I placed them back in their bin, this time weighing the lid down with two heavy books. I pulled out my phone and reposted the found pets ad on every platform I could think of. If no one claimed them, could I just release them? But would that make them hate me even more? I spent the entire morning crippled with anxiety. Maybe heaven was listening. At 3 in the afternoon, I finally got a private message. Hi, I think those are my snakes. When would be a good time to pick them up? This afternoon is fine. Just let me know when you're here, I replied, sending her my location. A quick okay, thank you, popped up in response. An hour later, there was a knock on my door. The woman standing outside was gorgeous, dressed in a designer dress and holding a professional-grade snake carrier. The comments exploded. The female lead is so beautiful. A true heiress. No wonder the hero and the villain fought over her for so long. Okay, this was actually a smart move by the side character. With the female lead here, they probably won't try anything. I don't know. I have a feeling they won't let her off that easily. Hi, I'm Ray. What should I call you? She asked, her voice as polished as her appearance. Hi, I'm Paige. Her last name is really Ray? The text boxes were right. My belief in this strange reality solidified. Remembering what the comments said, I quickly led her to the storage bin. Sure enough, both snakes froze when they saw Ray. You can just take them, I said, eager to be rid of them. Okay, thank you so much for looking after them. Ray opened the bin and reached for Ash, but he kept slithering around, expertly avoiding her grasp. She gave up and went for Ivory instead. She managed to pick him up, but before she could get him into the carrier, he shot out of her hands like a bolt of lightning, landed on me, and scurried up into my collar. Seeing his chance, Ash followed suit, launching himself out of the bin and right after Ivory. Ray, me. I swear, they're mine. I have pictures on my phone, Ray insisted, fumbling to show me. As she scrolled, her thumb slipped, and for a split second, two photos of enormous pythons flashed across the screen. One ink black, one porcelain white. They were unmistakably Ash and Ivory, but massive. Seeing my face drain of all color, Ray quickly scrolled back. Oops, sorry about that. Slipped. But it was too late. With a speed I didn't know I possessed, I plunged my hands under the hem of my shirt to grab the snakes. Oh god, are they going to poison me right here in front of the female lead? The moment my hands were inside, both snakes obediently coiled around my arms. They even started hissing at each other over who got to wrap around my wrist. It was a habit they'd developed over the past few days. I had foolishly thought it was a sign of affection. I motioned for Ray to open the carrier. With a single, desperate motion, I flung them both inside. They landed in a tangled, dazed heap, and I slammed the lid shut and locked it tight. Finally, I could breathe again. Ash recovered first, furiously slapping his tail against the plastic, as if heartbroken that I had abandoned him. Ivory just lay there listlessly, the very picture of a depressed and pitiful creature. Given his temperament and coloring,